The market is looking really good right now, specifically led by Bitcoin. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. This video is about Bittensor. You probably seen the thumbnail. I'm excited to talk about what I'm seeing on the Bittensor chart. Make sure all of my towel pilled family like, subscribe, share this video because this is an important video. Bitcoin is at 120,000, and I talked about this in my stream being a critical position for BTC. I actually want to show you guys why. If we just flip to the Bitcoin chart, let's go here to the BTC chart on a base. You can see we did get that buy signal finally printed there by BTC and looking to enter price discovery. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin enters price discovery before the week is up. And this is why I talked about this in the stream, and we finally got our ultimate RSI bullish cross. Now, it has not been confirmed because I believe it needs to sit over there headed into next week. But this is what we were anticipating when we looked at the Bitcoin daily chart. The reason I'm talking about BTC is because this specific next leg could be led by BTC. And the more Bitcoin goes up, the more lucrative the next leg for altcoins will be. And in today's video, I want to talk about one of my biggest holdings, Bittensor TAL, ticker TAL. So this is actually my biggest holding. Okay, I hold the most of my cryptocurrency in Bittensor TAL, and I've talked about it before, right? It's the perfect intersection, you know what I mean, between cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence, two of the fastest growing financial assets of all time. And I like where we sit. I think a lot of people will look back at Bittensor sitting here at a 325 bucks as a opportunity, especially going into the first halving. And we know how Bitcoin price exploded after the halving. Now, just like Bitcoin, on our ultimate RSI Lux Algo weekly time frame, because I like to look at my cryptocurrencies that I hold over time on the weekly time frame. You can really learn so much about your cryptocurrency looking at the weekly time frame. We got an ultimate RSI cross. Again, with this cross needs to hold multiple weeks, by the way. Now, unlike Bitcoin, the reason that I believe that TAL is lagging is because we're running against resistance here at these moving averages. This is the 50-day moving averages and the 21-day moving average. We need to reclaim 392 to really start making noise for Bittensor. Now, there is a chance that we can do that because our stock RSI is already going for the reset. The reason why we haven't been printing any buy signals because we are below these moving averages, right? We are above the 200-day, but below the 50-day and the 21-day EMA, which normally when you are above all three, your cryptocurrency is bullish. And if you catch it upon confirmation, you can catch it before the parabolic stage. And that's pretty much what you're looking at, right? If you're buying TAL right now, you're anticipating that altcoins are about to explode, right? In a perfect world, and you don't want to take on that risk of just buy upon confirmation, that's printing a confirmation candle above this red line, which is the 50-day moving average. You can pretty much pull it up on any chart, any trading view chart, 50-day moving average, 21-day EMA. So, the bears, right? Because I know it's a lot of TAL bears, and we got to talk about what we're seeing, what the bears are seeing. Now, the bears would argue that the TAL BTC chart here is getting absolutely depleted, destroyed. And that is true. That is true. It's completely bearish. Optimistically speaking, you would want this to be going in an uptrend against BTC, not a downtrend, right? When it's going in an uptrend against BTC, like if we was to show like the Sol BTC, you can see why Solana itself is so powerful right now as far as its trend, because Solana is trending up with BTC, which means this altcoin could potentially outperform BTC. Now, I think the ETH BTC is also trading to the upside, and this gives you an idea of the strength of the ecosystem that you're investing in. You can also see here Ethereum's ecosystem is outperforming Bitcoin. So TAL bears would argue, and like I said, I'm a very fair person with my analysis. Tau bears would argue, well, Millie, until Tau starts performing to the upside against BTC, aka outperforming Bitcoin, you can't really say that it's bullish yet. And technically that is right, because if we head to the Tau dominance, you can also see that the Tau dominance here is in a bearish trend. We had our most fun with the Tau dominance, with the Tau price, should I say, when we was hitting those all-time highs and things of that sort, when the Tau dominance was trending to the upside. This means that Tau is taking a lot of the mind share, a lot of the sentiment. At the time, it probably was the biggest AI coin, right? I think that Nair has flipped us again. So we got to reflip Nair. So we got some work to do, Bittensor, Tau Pill fam. We do have some work to do. And I'm encouraged that we will, because the difference between Bittensor and Nair, in my opinion, is the ecosystem. The reason why Solana does so well, the reason why Ethereum it does so well, is because of the tokens within the ecosystem which have found success. And I believe there's going to be some Tau subnets that find success. If you want to know why Tau subnets could find success, make sure you check the video at the end of this video explaining some of the big names that we have behind the Bittensor ecosystem. Anyway, guys, we'll continue to monitor BTC and see how much liquidity it actually will take from these altcoins. But understand, the more liquidity that Bitcoin takes from the altcoins, the more volatile that liquidity will flow back into our altcoins. And we hold Bittensor Tau, one of the strongest AI coins in the space. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Tau Bittensor price action. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? How do you feel about the subnets and the ecosystem at this moment, at this time? I would love to know everybody's opinions. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.